Good evening, viewers. You are watching the Car Show with Anju Malik on Voice of Toronto Television, or we are with you on Thursday nights, and we bring to you this special program in the car industry: how to go about getting cars, or financing cars, leasing cars, trading cars, how to maintain your cars. And you are watching this program on Voice of Toronto Television, the IP channels on the Facebook, and at the same time on the YouTube as well. Or during this program, if you would like to be a part of the show, our numbers are always on the screen, which is 519-923-5220. This is the number to call and connect with us during this live broadcast. And during the live broadcast also, if you like to be a part of this program, if you are a dealer and you would like to be a guest on the show, this is a great opportunity for you to join me on this particular program and to reach out to our community, Pakistani community, Indian community, Arab communities, to put out your inventories out in the market, how you can sell the vehicles to them, and how we could be instrumental in making that could happen for you also at the same time. As you know, we are in a very harsh weather in Canada, and I thought it would be a great opportunity and idea today to talk about how to maintain your car. We've been doing a lot of shows on to how to buy cars, how to trade in cars, and the manufacturers, and what other manufacturers new models are out there. And at the same time, I thought it was a great idea because during this harsh winter, when you are driving on the highways with the snow or with the storms, and if something happens to your vehicle, generally we all get panic, especially if you are a male or a female. It just doesn't matter. What matters most is that you need to know how to look after a situation when you are into that situation and how to go about it. And I thought it would be a great opportunity to speak to a friend who is, first of all, he's a certified mechanic, and he is a mechanic into all trades. He fixes all the vehicles from with the with all the professionalism he has, the technique he has, and all the tools that he has. And he is in Brampton, and if you live in that area, Brampton, Mississauga, or Toronto area, and if you need that services you to bring a car in, for them to have a look at the vehicle, and to give you a diagnostic on what needs to be done on the vehicle. And Azim Auto Solutions, that's the name of the company. And I had the opportunity, Azim Saab, to be on my show in the past, but I thought it would be a great opportunity today because we just had a very bad storm and more snow is on the way. And if something happens to you on the highway, how to go about it. And I mean, people do drive later model cars, and they do have the towing facilities. They have roadside assistance programs that you can call in to CAA or to the manufacturer, and they can send you a help on the go to maybe just tow your car to a dealer or to the manufacturer. But that'll be a great idea to educate you guys how to go about it if something happens to your vehicle. So let me see if Azim Bhai is with us and we can talk to him. And he's a great individual with a lot of knowledge in the industry. Assalamu alaikum, Azim Bhai.
जी वालेकुम सलाम अंजू भाई कैसे हैं आप?
Alhamdulillah, how are you tonight? I thought
I'm very good.
I thought I'll give my little bit of opening to our viewers who do watch us on Voice of Toronto Television in English language, especially. But because it's good to talk in all sort of languages when people are watching us. But thank you
Right.
again. I know you're a busy man always, but sharing your wealth of knowledge in the auto industry, especially in the how to maintain vehicles. This is very important, especially when we are in this harsh weather in Canada, how to go about something happens to your car. So I'm going to first of all ask you, for our viewers' perspective, that you are a certified mechanic in Canada and you have come as a certified mechanic from overseas also into Canada. What are the make and models of the vehicles that you can service at Azim Auto Solution?
First of all, thank you very much to take me on your show. I'm very pleased to see you again. Basically, we are certified for all kind of cars, like a German car. You can start from BMW, Mercedes, any kind of Land Rovers. You can pick any vehicle. So we service all kind of vehicles. We certified them, and there's a tire service available, and we have a best oil.
Okay, okay. I think your internet is a little weak, I believe. I think we're gonna get him back. He's gonna connect back with us. So please don't go away. He'll be back soon. But what is important is this: that God forbid, when you are on the highway, and if something happens to your car, and you don't know how to go about it, how to make a decision of what to do with that particular vehicle. So it is very important that you need to understand that what kind of vehicle you have and what sort of light it is coming. I think I had him back right now, so we welcome back again, Simbhai.
I'm very sorry because this I'm using the same line, so there's some few calls come in, so I
No,
have to
no
take over.
problem,
Sorry
no
for
problem.
that.
I can
So
understand. So,
we really sorry
what
for
I
that.
what I was just saying to my audience while we just got disconnected for a second, that what are some of the things people need to know, Azim bhai, when they are driving? First of all, let's put some precautions for people. How people need to drive in this very harsh wintry weather we have in Canada.
Basically, I believe so. There's like a minus. We are going to be in few days minus 26, and it's gonna be you're gonna feel like over to minus 30. So it's very cold outside. So the people's drive around in a town and stuff wherever they go. I believe so. You need some warm clothes whenever you leave your house. You have some water in your car. You have some salt in your vehicle. You have some kind of snow removal thing. So if you got stuck in any kind of problem, you need to be ready before you go out for this weather. So because
So,
this weather,
So,
yep.
as you know, there are a lot of emergency kits that are available in the market in Canadian Tires and other places. What would you recommend that what sort of emergency kit people should have in their vehicle at all times, whether they're traveling alone or with their families on the highway, in the city, whatever they are? What do you recommend?
Basically, before like we grab some things from Canadian Tire and different sort of places, but now the new cars, the good thing is they give you some emergency pack. So they have a small kind of snow removal. They give you some extra heat patches and stuff like that. So if you go Canadian Tire, you can grab some like a warm kind of stuff. You need some 100% need just salt for the snow in your car all the time. You need to be ready for any kind of weather, so you need to like take care of your stuff, and you can leave for your wherever you wanna go and whatever you're gonna do. So it's not a good weather, but thing is you need a basic stuff to use them in your vehicle, and you can go around and do your stuff.
Okay, okay. One of the questions has come to me in during our last show that we did. We did to touch a little base on especially the maintenance part, and especially when people drive the electrical vehicle EV vehicles, and if they get off-roaded for some reason, during a slippery condition onto the highway, onto the roads, and they go into a ditch or something like that, what do they need to do in that situation if they are driving a battery operated car versus a gasoline engine car?
Basically, the battery cars, we the good thing about them, if they're shut off, that's the safe thing. If your car need to be shut off, there's no power need to be in your batteries and stuff. So if your car have a power, you need to leave the car and you have to be on the safe side because there's the whole thing with the batteries and that can be catch a fire. You don't need to be in the car in that weather. Unless you know 100% sure there's no shortage and stuff like that. There's no impact basically. As long you are safe, you can stay near the car. You need to leave the car. You don't need to touch anything. You need to wait for the like emergency services, and you have to get rid of like you have to go the area and stay away from the car from that time. You don't need to
No,
be in the vehicle in a snow time. If
right.
your car
Okay.
have some go in a ditch or something happen to the vehicle, have impact and something like that.
Okay, okay. Now, the other thing related to electric vehicles, which is another very important thing, is that the electric vehicles or even the gasoline engines, the newer cars, they have this towing lug facility that it is like a tool in the trunk in the vehicle. Now, with the electrical vehicle, do they come on the both sides, like on the front and in the back, or the that tow bolt is only on the front of the vehicle installed where you can be towed out from a ditch?
Basically, the electrical vehicles, there's a different way to take out from the tow. They
Hmm.
they don't allow you to hook them out and take them out. There's a different way. There's a special towing services to pick up the vehicles. Like a regular tow, yeah, they can go and pick up the vehicles. That's fine. But for the electrical vehicles, there are a few more precautions before they hook the car out from the ditch or something like that. It's not like a hook system. There is hook as long as it's safe, but they don't allow you to hook the car out from the ditch.
Okay, so it needs to be basically not towed. It needs to be put on a bed truck or something and then brought in back to the
Yes.
dealer.
Yes, right. You have to put it back on you don't have to call regular tow. I think the electrical vehicle, they give you a services to, if something happen, you call your company, like if you pick up like Honda, or you can pick up Toyota or any vehicle. The electrical vehicles, they give you the tow pack, the service. So you have to call
Right.
them up and they pick up the vehicle in 3 hours time, something like that.
Okay, okay,
Yep.
okay. Now let's go to a couple of very important details. Now, especially like we just mentioned, we're going to be minus 26, minus 30, and you are driving on the highway, and like you have a blizzard or snow is going on. What speeds? I mean, let's say you are on an 80-kilometer zone highway. What is the safe speed that you should be driving the vehicle on? Number one, and how often you have to use your brakes if you have to, and what are the other precautions you need to do so you don't get skidded out of the highway?
Basically, you don't need to brake on a highway. When you're driving, okay, there's a very special tip. When you drive on a highway and there's snow, try not to brake the car. So
Okay.
because when you brake your vehicle, it's gonna be double the speed because it's gonna be contact with the road and with the tires.
Hmm.
So your brake gonna help to car go more extra speed and make it more dangerous for the road that time. So
Okay.
you have to go the opposite way. Basically, if your car is going left hand side, you have to turn your steering on right hand side. So your car can go on a 90-degree and can slow your speed and stuff like that. If you brake, you're gonna go for double the speed. If you're 100, you're gonna go 200 kilometer per hour.
So the precautionary measure is not to do braking when you are driving in the winter
Driving on the
conditions.
highways
It's
and the
better to
regular
be.
like
Yeah, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
and especially when you're driving on highways, if there's a 80-kilometer zone, make sure you can go for 50. You have to drop 30 kilometers low. So if you
Okay.
are 100-kilometer area, you have to drive on 70, even 60 is better. So, and no braking. So especially if you drive on a highway, you're gonna see less brake or no braking. On a 401, they have a one board writing there, less braking and stuff like that. That's the reason basically. If you brake, that helps your car go on a more speed,
Okay. Okay.
right?
Now, we have seen generally at a lot of times on the highways, people are stuck on the side of the highway and their engines are blowing smoke. You know, it is getting hot, heated or something. So, what do people need to know that if their car is overheated and it stop? What are the steps they need to take that they will be able to drive the car back after some time?
First thing, if the car heat up, they need to be basically not to turn off the car. Make sure your engine is running
Okay,
and your car need to be stopped on a side. So the car gonna go back to normal slowly. If your car is driving, so engine gonna be working more. So
okay,
car need to be on idle. Let it run for a while. Don't shut off your vehicle. Make sure your car run like this. And when the temperature go a little bit down, you can put some water outside to the cap and open slowly. Don't open when it's boiling water coming out and you can burn yourself.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, especially in our part of the world in North America because of the temperatures, what is the recommended and antifreeze that you can use in your radiators and all that kind of stuff, so people would know that what to pick up from where.
Basically, these that's a funny thing in these countries because the cars come from almost everywhere. From Japan, they have different color of antifreeze. American vehicles have a different color of antifreeze. So now they bring some new, like it's a universal. That's a like yellowish color you can use in any vehicle. So best thing to pick up like a multi-vehicle antifreeze or like a same color you can use in a vehicle. So there's a different colors in a different vehicles. So you cannot really pick up like Honda have a pink and blue, and some American vehicles have a orange and
Hmm.
red. So it's a different colors. So different vehicles have a different type of colors on that. So
Okay.
there's a multi-color is the best for all cars. So it's easy to
Okay.
pick up multi vehicles. Yeah.
Okay. 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 That's good to know. Okay, let's come down to a more detailed, in-depth situations. If you are driving on the highway or driving in the city, sometime on the old cars, you can see that the front end of the vehicle, people lose basically, the balancing rods. They get broken. They break for some reason, maybe it's corroded, or they break or something, and then you are not drivable. So in that condition, if you are driving and something like this happen, what do you need to do?
There's nothing really you can do because when some you can say suspension is
Yeah.
broken, the car is stuck basically. You cannot move the vehicle. It's very dangerous to try even. So we have to best thing to do call the tow and move the vehicle from the highway. Even the police gonna help you quickly because the cars come to my shop, suspension is broken, we have a hard time to bring them in. So we
Hmm.
cannot really move the vehicle from the highway or something. The best thing to do, just leave the vehicle and go for a safe place and
Hmm.
wait for some best service to move the vehicle from there. So there's no solution for that. So best thing to tow the vehicle from there.
Because the reason I said that, just last week, a very young gentleman was helping someone on the highway, and he came out of his car, and then he got hit by another car and he died.
See?
So like you say, it's so dangerous that people, when
Very
they,
dangerous.
when they leave the vehicle on traffic, and they just don't know what's going to happen to them. So it's very, very important that you stay in your car, put the hazards on, do not come out of the car, call the tow truck people, call the police
And
if
move the
needed to
vehicle
be,
from there. Yep.
if you are
Yep.
injured or something, and let them come
Right.
in and let them, guide you, help you, with the help of
Yep.
paramedics or the fire truck and stuff like that. So this is very, very
Right.
important. Okay, let's get to, what are some of uh, the abnormalities people can feel in their Toyotas or Hondas, or other vehicles, which are, could be, a recall from the manufacturer, recalls, or could be just systemic engine problem, or what do you feel that, as a mechanic, what do you see often every day when people come to you?
Nowadays, especially like there's a very it's going to help a lot of people's if the people start feeling shaking the car on the highways. So
Hmm.
I'm receiving like 10 to 15 calls a day. They're saying basically we have a new tires and cars start shaking on 80 kilometers, start shaking on 60 kilometers. So there's a different scenarios.
Okay.
So there's a best there's a click like wash your car. There's a snow on your tires and your rims. That's traction to make your vehicle to shake on a week on a highway. So there's the best thing. Like there's a normally people don't even understand like what's going on the vehicle. They know the brand new cars. I received today like there's a brand new vehicle and the guy called me. His car is shaking badly on the highway.
Hmm.
So I
Hmm.
just tell him go to wash your vehicle thoroughly, and that's gonna help them a lot. So nowadays there's like a snow make this kind of problem on the vehicles. So make sure wash your car regular basis. No let the snow stuck on your vehicle. So as because there's another snow coming, so make sure your car is safe to drive on the highways and stuff like
Hmm.
that.
Hmm.
Make sure check your coolant on regular basis, like nowadays especially, and make sure and especially when you drive your vehicle, you can feel it. If something new thing come up, I think every person have an idea. Like I drive my car every day, so if there's something I can, we feel that some new noise coming up. There's the heat is not coming good. They can call us. We can help them out. There's a free service if they want any information. There's no problem. We can help them out.
Okay, okay. Uh, Very importantly, and which I experienced not too many days ago, um, if your gas tank lid gets stuck and you don't have a lever to open it, what is the remedy? How to get rid of that and will be able to put gas in the car? Because with that minus temperature, you can't stay outside for more than a minute or so. And if your gas tank lid is stuck and you can't put the gas in the vehicle, then you can't go nowhere. It had happened to me. And you know that.
Yeah, yeah, the same thing happened to you. That's basically there's a new cars. There's a good
Yeah.
tip as well. If you open your boot, left hand side, which side is your gas tank is, you're gonna see there's a little lid coming up. You can, if you check your side, new vehicles have a little lid coming up. You can pull that lid, and this is extra precaution for the gas tank. New vehicles have that one now. So your one basically got frozen that time. There's a no best solution. You try your best, and we are looking new one for you right now.
Yeah.
So this has
Yeah.
happened. They get frozen basically, and especially in this season, I will like that's a request for everyone. Make sure fill up your gas. Your car is more than half of tank. You don't if get stuck somewhere. Bad weather come anytime. So that's a help a lot. Your windows get stuck. Don't
Hmm.
try to open your windows in this weather. Let them warm inside, then feel slowly. Don't try because I have so many cars coming in. Their window is broken, side view mirror. Like they try to open it, they crack because there's too much bad weather as minus temperature.
You're
So
right.
not to
Right.
open your windows in this weather, especially. That's very. Don't run your wipers when you start your car. Don't run your wipers. Make sure wait for your car to warm up.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
when you run your wipers in minus 20, the wipers broken down. There's motors, there's channels, there's so much. There's rubbers.
Excuse me.
You cannot clean your, and that's the main problem going on right now.
Okay. Okay. So, what would you say to people who are watching you tonight on the car show? Especially, what are the maintenance procedures that people need to follow at what intervals, and how they can protect their vehicles and not to get into accidents? So, what are some of those tips you can share tonight with our audience, Azim sir?
Especially one thing like whenever leave your house, make sure check your air pressure because
Mhm.
there's a sensor are seized. You cannot, you don't have any idea there's air or not. Then you leave your driveway, there's a problem. You can stop on the way. So make sure whenever leave your driveway, go check every single door and see if there's air pressure. Look good. You can feel that one. Second thing, if you start your vehicle, you can see any extra light that not a regular for like a normal days. You can make sure call your mechanic whoever go to, or you can call us and we can figure out why his light is there. Make sure there's enough coolant, engine oil. That's the regular things you can basically check on regular basis. That's very important. Then hopefully everything.
So I'm gonna go back to my camera. I'm gonna tell all my audience who are watching us tonight that if you have a situation where you don't know how to go about it to fix your car and you need a very professional advice and help, you can call Azim Auto Solutions. They are auto solutions. They are not just mechanics. They have solutions for your cars. As Mr. Azim said, that they deal with all the make and models, very efficiently. They can be reached at 416 992 9228, and that is the number for Azim Auto Solutions, 416 992 9228. Is that correct, Azim bhai?
Yeah, bilkul correct. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's the number. That's the number. And if
That's the
somebody
number.
needs to send you an email for any questions, what is your email address, Azim Saab? Info at.
Anyone call me 20, yeah, I have info at Azim Auto Solution with us at gmail.com. You can send us an email 24/7. Even you can send us a message. We can reply you as soon as possible. All like you can call us for anything is no charges for check your vehicle. Any phone calls, any advices, you can call us and we are available to help you out for anything.
And also, if you are in a market to buy a used car, for example, you can contact Azim Auto Solutions, take the vehicle to them, let them inspect it for you before you make the purchase, and they will also certify the car for you, and they can do a mission test for you. They have the ministry installed equipments where they can certify and they can do a proper ministry authorized emission test and everything. And
We have a license for that.
exactly. Azim bhai, before you go, importantly, one more thing which just came to my mind, and that is to do with some of our people who are in general contracting. They are in construction, they are on landscaping and all that stuff. They have trucks also. Do you guys service trucks also, or just the cars?
We service like not a big trucks, like commercial trucks, but we service all GMC Sprinters and all German vehicles, the big trucks, which one carry like the construction people use the F-150s, GMC Sierras. We can take care of that all kind of vehicles. And the second thing, we have you can call us for certified your vehicle. We have a licensed technician for take care of your vehicles. Any problem you can bring in. We can check anything you need for winter inspection or summer is coming on. So if you want to check out anything, you can call us 416-992-9228. We are available like 9 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Azim bhai, I am very thankful as always. Really appreciate your time, and it's always good
Thank
to
you very
talk to
much.
you to bring out this great information that you have that you can share with our audience of Voice of Toronto Television. Thank you so much, Azim bhai. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Viewers, ये थे हमारे साथ अजीम साहब from Azim Auto Solution. And if you have any questions, please give him a call at 416-992-9228. That's the number to call. If you are in the market and you are looking for cars, Step 2 Auto, we have a company, step2auto.com. You can visit our website, step2auto.com, and you can fill out a requisition form there. And this way, we will be able to help you out if you have a bad credit, new credit, you have challenge credit, and you cannot get financing. We have alternate financing solution with a lot of lenders. And at Step 2 Auto, we can help you to rebuild your credit. If you just need to be employed or self-employed and have an income of $2,000. If you have an income of $2,000, no matter what the situation is with you, with your bankruptcy, consumer proposal, bank, and anything that has happened to you, we can get you back on the road. We can get your vehicle financed, and you can start doing things that you really want. Because in this country, if you don't have a vehicle, you are stuck. You can't do things that you want to do. For any feedback for this show, please go to our email address, which is voiceoftorontotv@gmail.com, and reach out to us. And I'll come back to you with another show next week, and we will talk and maybe another new manufacturer. The auto show is coming up into Canada. As you all know, that every year in February, the auto show comes up for at least about 7 to 10 days. And the auto show also outlines all the new makes and models that are coming out in the industry. And this way, people go into the auto show. There's a ticket for that. You go in $30, $40, but you go in, spend a whole day. You can look at what you intend to buy, what are the new generation vehicles are coming up, and you can also find over there sales representative at the auto show. And generally, it happens in downtown Toronto at Metro Convention Center. This is a big place. For the last so many years, it's been happening there. And you can go and enjoy a day full of fun with your children and your families, and look for a car if you are in a market for a car, or if you are just a car enthusiastic and you want to go look at the cars. A great day you can spend into the auto show as well. I'll come back to you again. Till then, apna khayal rakhein. Very good evening and very good night, and thank you for watching the Car Show with Anjum Malik. Bye bye. Assalamu alaikum.